You guys have McDonald's, right? McDonald's, France. Yeah?
Yeah.
Has anyone ever worked at McDonald's? No? They would, I went to McDonald's the other day, and they tried to hire me while they were taking my order. I was like, the guy was like behind the counter, he's like, can I help the next customer, please? I'm like, yeah. Could I get a number 2, please? He's like, let me ask you a question. Do you have a college degree? I'm like, yeah. Okay, everybody listen up. I think I have a potential candidate here for a manager's position, all right? What can I get you to drink? Let me get a Coke. Do you like working with people? Like, yeah, I guess. Medium or large? I like to work with all kinds of people. No, I mean your drink. What kind of drink do you want? You want? But, let me ask you this. Like, oh, here's an interesting thing. How liberal is France, right? And where are you from? You said France as well. How liberal is France with the gay community? Is it open-minded? Yeah. Why you guys looked at each other like have a little meeting here? In America, I read this interesting article. They said that this guy was doing research. He said that in America, over the past 2 decades, there's been so many gay people that have come out that now we have more gay people in America than people who hate gay people. In other words, there are more homosexuals than there are homophobes in America. So people who hate gay people are the actual minority in this country. And everybody knows that if you are a minority in America, you can go to school for free on a scholarship. Can you imagine getting a degree from like Harvard on a homophobic scholarship? That would be amazing, right? And it's not enough to just hate gay people to get a scholarship, but once you get into school, now you gotta continue hating gay people in order to keep your scholarship. It's even worse, right? It's a lot of work. What I'm saying, college sucks. That's what I'm saying. College is a lot of work. Right, guys? Who practices martial arts here? Anybody? Ever practice? No, never? I was practicing, when I was 17, I practiced ninjutsu martial arts. It's a traditional ninja martial arts. My girlfriend at the time, she ended up dumping me because I was a ninja. Can you believe that? Me and my girl are walking down the street, this guy jumps out of nowhere. He's like, give me your money, motherfucker. My girlfriend, she was really brave. She stepped in front of me. He's like, excuse me? You don't talk to my boyfriend like that. My boyfriend knows karate. He's gonna kick your ass right now. Right, Max? Max? She called me back the next day screaming at me. He's like, Max, what the hell is wrong with you? You left me. I'm like, what was the problem? You disappeared. I'm like, yeah, I'm a ninja. That's what I do. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are ready for your last communion or what? Yeah? Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special treat. You've seen this guy on Comedy Central and HBO. Put your hands together for the very funny Vidur Kapur. Come on, y'all.
Give it up for your host, everybody. How are you? Such a lively bunch. I'm so thrilled to be here tonight. So, I'm Vidur, I'm Indian, I'm gay, and I'm an immigrant. Or you can just call me Rick Santorum's bitch. You know, I fit in nowhere. The Indians go, he's gay. The gays go, he's Indian. The rest of America goes, he's a terrorist. I'm like, me? A terrorist? Hello? Well, firstly, terrorists don't say hello. Secondly, what am I going to do? Build an Axis of Evil float for the Pride Parade? Am I going to beg the Al-Qaeda to let one Hindu in? So I become their fashion police? Lose the white turbans, bitches. Labor Day is over. Oh, it's hard. It is hard. So I went to Catholic school in India. Can you tell? And they used to beat the shit out of me. There was this nun who used to slap me, but it wasn't even a regular slap. It was like flat on my face. Really hurt. I learned to enjoy it. We still correspond. But you know, once you get treated like that, then I came to school in this country, and here nobody touches you. They're afraid of you as a kid. They can't lay a finger on you. I mean, you can have the dumbest kid. Nobody will touch you, okay? Imagine the dumbest kid, okay? The dumbest kid in America. Sarah Palin. Imagine Sarah Palin in school in Alaska, okay? The teacher would go to her and she'd be like, "So, Sarah, what's 3 plus 3? Red?" That's not the right answer, Sarah, but you have a very creative mind, okay? Sarah should go to my Catholic school in New Delhi, in India. She'd be taught by some sexually frustrated nun who hasn't seen a penis in 30 years, except her own. "So, Sarah, what is 3 plus 3? Red. That's the color your face is going to be when I'm done slapping you, dumbass." That's what I had to go through. I was so scared of being humiliated like that. I did really well at school. My parents were so proud because I went to the London School of Economics. My parents were so proud. I was so miserable, I thought about suicide. Then I thought, what if the Hindus are right about reincarnation? And I come back as myself. Oh, Sarah Palin. Did you guys see the movie Game Change? Well, it was all about Sarah Palin, Julianne Moore playing Sarah Palin. And Sarah Palin is like showing how she knows all about like politics. She's like, "Listen, I can see Russia from my house, so that makes me an expert in foreign policy. Well, I can see Hooters from my house, that doesn't make me straight." What else? Obama's had a tough time. He's had such a tough time. And I remember the last election, he was already having a tough time before he was elected. You know, at that time they were saying he's not black enough. He's not black enough. I'm like, come on. His name is Barack Hussein Obama. His father comes from Kenya. How black do you want him to be? Do you want him to have a bone through his nose? Or change his name to Barack Really, give me a break. But I knew that he's really having a tough time when he went to India to ask for help. Oh my God, and the Prime Minister of India looked him up and down and said, "Wash your feet before you enter our temple." And then the Prime Minister's wife gives Michelle Obama a special departing gift. She's like, "Here, Michelle, especially for you." It was a tube of something called Fair and Lovely skin whitening cream. Oh, that's when I knew Obama's in trouble. That's when I knew. But seriously, like now Indians have an attitude because the economy here is doing so badly and the Indian economy is booming so much. You know, 10 years ago, the Indian dream used to be, one day I'll go to New York, I will see Empire State Building. Now it's like Thursday, I'll go to New York, I'll buy Empire State Building. It's changed a lot. It's really changed. Gay marriage is getting passed in a lot of states. It's passed in New York, which means gays can get married now in New York. Yeah! I'm not. Well, all my gay friends are running to get married. All of them. Seriously, all of them are running to get married. Like, you know, it's going out of style. Like, oh, like, quickly, let's get married. Like, come on, wait. I just think, like, people get married too easily. Like, 2 vows, for better or for worse, in sickness or in health. And they're married and they spend the rest of their lives, like, miserable together. Listen, if I were getting married, I'd want those vows to be a lot more specific. For better or for worse, I'm like, better than what? The homeless? That is not good enough for me. In sickness or in health, what kind of sickness are you talking about? Rheumatoid arthritis? I live with that. Hives? Okay. Relentless projectile vomiting? I'm out of here. Uh, I did a gig recently, and I was performing, and then at this cocktail party, and it was a big like celebrity event in the Hamptons, and one of my favorite fashion designers was there, Donatella Versace. And she came up to me. I was wearing these camouflage jeans because I'm a bit of a fashionista, if you can't tell. And Donatella came up to me. She's like, "I love your jeans, bellissimo. You know, they are really great."